Everybody, I thought I'd come into school today and have a little look around because we've had some things done and then send to you so you can remember what school's like in readiness for coming back in September. Okay, I'm going to start by showing you around some of the classrooms. So if you remember, this is our entrance hall and we have had some lovely brand new carpet fitted, so it's all lovely, clean and fresh for you to come back. Now, some of the children who were in over lockdown have also had a really good go at updating Penny the sheep. So meet Lachlan, who is now in our entrance hall. If we walk from the entrance hall, if you'll remember, this is where the Year R and the Year 1 classrooms are. And also, at the end of the corridor, where I spend most of my days. If we just take a sneaky peek in the Year R room, we can see where our new Dolphins class is going to be in September. At the moment, it looks a bit bare because we've had to take out some of the bits and pieces so there's room for all those new children starting. But it looks lovely and clean, doesn't it? And ready for us all to get started. If we come out of Year R, the next classroom we find is Year 1. And I'm really pleased to say that we're going to have Mrs. Farrell back with us in September. And she's got the Year 1 classroom all fresh and ready to go. And I think it's looking really smart and ready for all of you who will be coming into Year 1. Now, Year 1 are lucky because just like Year R, they've got a fabulous door that goes outside to the outdoor area and outside to the grass outside. And it's looking like a beautiful day today, so hopefully when we come back in September, the weather will be just as nice and we can all spend lots and lots of time outside. The entrance hall really has had a bit of a makeover, and Miss Corrigan and the cleaners have done a fabulous job of making sure the school is all ready for us when we come back. Miss Corrigan has also been really busy in Mrs. Cooper's room, who's got lovely rainbow walls now, if you come in here and work with her, and it's looking a really lovely place to be. If we walk through from the entrance hall, if you remember, and we go through the doors, it's like we're heading up to Year 3 and Year 4. And the teachers in Year 3 and Year 4 this year are going to be Miss Mully in Year 3 and Miss Gallimore in Year 4. Miss Mully is going to be joined by Mrs. Johnston and Mr. Lowther, who are really looking forward to being with the new Year 3 class. Miss Gallimore is going to be with Mrs. Humphrey, and they're going to be in the classroom next door to Miss Mully. Miss Mully's worked really hard to get her classroom ready because she had to move everything from the other side of the building, if you remember. But it's looking really, really smart for all those Year 3s and ready to go. Year 4 looks great too. Miss Gallimore's done a lovely job of putting new paper on the walls and moving all the desks around. We've got some new boards and I think we can get a sneaky peek at what one of your first topics might be. Looks like it's going to be the Romans. From the top of Year 3 and 4, we can see the small playground where some of you are going to have to play when we come back in September. The adventure trail's also going to get a bit of a makeover because we've got some bits being repaired and some new things being added. So that's something to look forward to too when we come back. Sadly, we're not going to be able to use the hall very much in September. And in fact, the teachers are going to have this as their staff room so that we can socially distance and be really safe. But my goodness me, look at the lovely shiny hall floor. Hopefully, we'll be able to get back in here as soon as possible, as soon as it's safe to do so. Now this, for those of you who don't remember, is the stairs up to Year 5 and 6. And of course, we're going to have new children in Year 5 and 6 this year. But last year's Year 6 have already put up some wonderful art to make the corridor bright and sparkly for us. Now the teachers in Year 5 and 6 are going to be, first of all, Miss Jacobs in Year 5, who's going to be working with Mrs. McPhee. And in Year 6, it's going to be Mrs. Ansell. But this time, with Miss Wells. So we're having a bit of a difference up here, but I know they've got lots of brilliant things planned for you. Now this is the shared area for year 5 and 6, all ready to go, nice and clean and clear, all ready for us to get on with some hard work in September. If we take a sneaky peek inside year 5, we can see what Miss Jacobs has been up to. And she's had a big job to do because, again, she's had to move right across the school building. But my goodness me, we look raring to go in here. Mrs. Ansell has also got year 6 already. And we can see that in here, everything is organised with all those things you're going to need to do when you're in year 6. Really looking forward to seeing how our old year 5s step up and take the challenge of being top of the school. This is going to be a really, really special year. Year 2 is still in the process of getting ready, but we can see what a lovely big classroom year 2 have got to move into. Now, year 2 are very lucky because they're going to have 3 members of staff working with them from the teaching team. And that's Mr. Rolt, Miss Meller and Mrs. Smith-Peterson, as well as Mrs. McDermott. So there's going to be lots and lots of people to get to know and who are going to help you with your learning. What I love about the year 2 classroom is that they can go out in the garden, and we're going to be making lots and lots of use of that this year. So the garden, as you can see, is just outside the back of the classroom. So I hope you enjoyed remembering what our school looks like inside. And of course, we all remember what it's like outside, and we're going to be spending lots of that time outside if the weather's good in September, especially in our woods, which are really exciting now that Mr. Roll has done so much to them. I hope that you really enjoy the rest of your summer, and I hope that you continue to look forward to joining us back in September, and we'll see you really, really soon.